Hi friends, it's Kelowna, and I am really excited to talk to you today about the heart chakra. So we've been doing this fun series where we started at the root and we're working our way up. So we've landed on the heart, and the heart chakra is so wonderful. I want to say it's like a popular chakra, and a lot of people want to work on their heart chakra. And what I will say about that is that's wonderful, and the energy will be easier to balance here if you work the root, the sacral, and the solar plexus first. So you build kind of this solid foundation. So that's why we're starting at the root and kind of working our way up. So we've made ourselves all the way up to the heart, and it's located right in the center of the chest. It is represented by the color green or pink, and in metaphysics it's pink, and if you're going by the Indian or yogic traditions, you'll see that the heart chakra is usually green, and it's associated with the element of air, and it's really the gateway between the lower and the upper chakras. So that's why it's important for us to balance those lower chakras first. And our heart chakra is our center for unconditional love and acceptance and compassion. So really being able to love ourselves and to unconditionally love other people and be accepting of love and acceptance. So I wanted to share that, when the heart chakra is balanced, there are certain traits that we might feel. So we'll talk about when it's balanced and when it's out of balance, and you can see how you feel right now in your heart chakra, and if this is somewhere that you might like to pay some attention to. And then we'll talk about essential oils and crystals and a couple other things to bring this chakra into balance. So when our heart chakra is balanced, we feel connected to everyone and everything around us. We feel faithfulness, we feel commitment, we feel gentleness and kindness, harmony and peace, and we're able to give and receive unconditional love to ourselves and others. Now, when the chakra is out of balance, our relationships tend to suffer, we lose touch with our emotions, we're kind of detached from the world around us, we may have heart disease or chest or lung or respiratory disorders, and thinking narrow-minded. So let's talk about some essential oils that help balance the energy here in our heart chakra. So there are several, and I have a handful of them here. So we have acceptance, joy, geranium, jasmine, rose, and humility. And I realized after gathering these that there is one more that just came out. So this is a brand new oil that just came out at this year's International Grand Convention that happened online, and it's actually called One Heart. So I have been diffusing this lately, and One Heart is just another beautiful blend that you can use to balance the energy in your heart chakra. So with any of these oils, one way that you can use them is you can allow a drop to fall into your hand, and then you can take your peace fingers, swirl it clockwise 3 times to activate the oil to your energy, rub your hands together, cup your hands over your nose, and start to breathe deeply. So that's a wonderful way to use any of the oils. And then you can take what's left on your hand and you can place your hands over your heart. So you don't necessarily have to rub them on your skin, but you can also rub them on your skin. So I will often, make sure that I am rubbing whatever oil I'm working on my skin. But if for some reason, you're covered up or it's not comfortable to rub the oil there, you can always just place your hands over there and you have the oil here, and you have the energy of the oil and the intention to bring balance into that heart chakra. So that's a really nice way to fall asleep at night or wake up in the morning with your hands over your heart. And even when we do gratitude, so if you have a gratitude practice and just saying a couple things that you're grateful for, it's nice to do that with your hands over your heart. Another way that you can use these essential oils to bring balance into the heart chakra and the heart center is with the Heart VitaFlex point. So we have points all over our hands and our feet that represent our entire body. So the heart point is on the left hand because it's on the left side of our body, and it's kind of down below our ring finger and just about in the middle of our hand, slightly toward, the ring finger side. So that's the heart chakra area. So you can actually stimulate the area of the heart when you have the heart chakra oil that you're working with. And then there's also a point on the foot, and it is kind of in that lung area there on the left foot. And if you don't have this book, you should definitely get it. This is the Essential Oils Desk Reference, and it's my favorite book because it talks about all of the Young Living oils and products. It actually has a separate section that talks about chakras, so that's pretty cool, and it has different information about different systems of the body, and it's just a great resource. So those are some ways that you could use your oils, applying them over the heart, the VitaFlex points, or of course in the diffuser. So let's talk about the crystals that you could use to balance out the energy in your heart chakra, which is also called the Anahata chakra. So I often wear this rose quartz bracelet because rose quartz is one of the crystals that balances the energy here. So rose quartz is just a wonderful stone for gentleness and unconditional love, and it's even great if you have a restless child or a restless baby or a restless pet. You could put a small piece of rose quartz near where they sleep. I mean, obviously you don't want like a chokeable thing around a baby, but I had these rose quartz hearts, and I used to tuck them under the mattress of my kids' crib or wherever they were sleeping. And then I also have bigger pieces around my house like this. So right when you walk in my front door, there is like a shelf, and this is sitting right at my front door. So this is a bigger piece of rose quartz. It's a really, really pretty piece. And when you're selecting crystals, wherever you're getting them, I like to pick them out in person. I like to actually see them and hold them and feel them. You want to just ask that they are not heat treated or dyed, that they're natural. So that's one important thing when you're selecting a crystal. And then there's smaller pieces like this that you could keep in your pocket. You could place, on your body. We've talked about that before. You could place that over your heart or put it right in your bra. I know it sounds kind of funny, but I often have crystals down in my bra because I want to have that over my heart center. Or you could wear, a necklace with a long pendant that hangs over the heart. So other crystals for the heart chakra are malachite. So remember we said it could be green or pink. This is a really nice piece of malachite. Now malachite is a stone that brings up feelings and emotions. So get ready. If you're working with malachite, it is not quite as gentle of a stone as rose quartz. It is, I would say, more for when you want to really work on trauma or you really want to bring something up. It has this piece you can't see maybe as well. It has really pretty markings on it, but it often has little bubbles in it, and so that reminds me that it represents bubbling up of feelings. So that's one that I would use when you want to really confront something. And then another one I have here is called rhodochrosite, and this is called a cabochon. So it's flat on the back, which makes it nice if you wanted to have it made into jewelry, so it would lie flat. Or I like to use them for placing on the body. I don't have it made into jewelry, but it's a nice one to just lay because it lays like flat on your skin. And this is a really, really beautiful crystal for the heart chakra, balancing the energy there, unconditional love. And they say that it helps you find your soulmate. So I thought that was kind of cool. And this one is also used with trauma and calming emotions and things like that. So lots of different options for crystals to balance the energy in the heart chakra. Some other ones are ruby, jade, amazonite, and aventurine. So other things you can do are wearing green or pink clothing, right? We know that the colors that we wear help us to balance the energy as well. So paying attention to what you're wearing and wearing the color of the chakra that you're working on. Also eating green or pink foods. And the sound that is associated with the heart is yam, Y-A-M, yam. So you could chant that before or after meditation or anytime, just letting that sound resonate in your heart. So I hope that was helpful, and I look forward to hearing from you about how you are doing with balancing the energy in your chakras by using these crystals and these essential oils. So I hope you are doing well and staying healthy and happy, and until next time, bye.